Have you ever felt like you just don't fit in? Like you're watching the world from the outside, looking in? Maybe since you were a kid, you've sensed something inside you that sets you apart. You see, most people seem comfortable with the everyday, but to you, it feels like a trap. Conversations that excite others might bore you to tears. The paths everyone else follows, the ones that promise success or happiness, they look empty to you. Why is that? Why do you feel this way? It's because deep down, you know you're different. You've always known. You don't think like everyone else. You don't feel like them. You're not meant to blend in because you're not just ordinary. There's something more to you, something beyond what's normal. This feeling, this deep unease, it's not a mistake. It's not because you're weird or wrong. It's a sign, a signal from your very soul. You're meant for something different, something special. You're not 100% human in the way most people understand it. Now, imagine this. You're at a party, everyone's laughing, enjoying the same music, the same talks about jobs and weekend plans. But you're there, yet not really there. Your mind is elsewhere, thinking about big questions, dreaming of things unseen, feeling a pull towards something you can't name. Isn't that strange? You carry a spark, a light, something divine. It's like you've got a piece of the universe inside you, whispering that you're here for more than just this life. This isn't just about feeling special. It's about understanding your true origin, your spirit. It's not from here. It's from somewhere far greater. So if you've ever felt lost among the crowd, if you've ever felt like the world doesn't understand you, it's because you're not meant to be understood by the world. You're meant to stand out, to shine, to be a beacon of something beyond this earth. This truth might shake you, might even scare you, but listen closely. Your spirit knows this. It's always known. It's time to embrace that knowing, that fire inside you that refuses to be put out. You're not here to fit in. You're here to transform, to lead, to change. Think about those moments when you've felt misunderstood, when you've questioned if there's more to life than what you see. That's not just you being different. It's you recognizing a part of yourself that's divine. Now, let's talk about what this means on a daily basis. Have you ever felt like your dreams are too big for this world? Or that your heart beats to a different rhythm than those around you? That's because your spirit is from a place where dreams are not just possible, they're expected. This isn't about ego or thinking you're better than others. It's about recognizing your unique purpose. You're not here to follow. You're here to forge new paths. You're not here to mimic. You're here to create, to innovate, to bring light where there's darkness. But here's the catch. This journey isn't easy. Feeling different can be lonely. It can make you doubt yourself, make you wish you could be like everyone else just to fit in. But remember, the greatest heroes, the ones who changed the world, they were different too. They didn't fit in either. So, are you ready to learn more about who you really are? Are you ready to understand why you feel this way and how to live with this knowledge? Let's dive deeper into what it means to be chosen, to be more than just human. Your journey begins with this simple truth. You're not meant to be ordinary. You're meant to be extraordinary. And every day, every moment you spend feeling like you don't belong is actually a reminder of your true calling. It's a call to wake up, to rise, to embrace your divine heritage. Keep this in mind. Your difference is your strength. Your uniqueness is your mission. And the world, as confusing as it might be, needs you to be exactly who you are. So let's continue this exploration together, understanding how your spirit, your very essence, sets you apart for something magnificent. Let's delve into the heart of what makes you different, your divine origin. If you felt like you're not 100% human, it's because, in a way, you're not. You carry something within you that's beyond this world, a spark of divinity that connects you directly to the Creator. Consider this. In the very beginning, according to Genesis 1:26, God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." What does it mean to be made in God's image? It means you're not just flesh and blood. Your spirit first, a being with an essence that transcends the physical. Your true nature is not confined to this world's limitations. This divine connection is why you sense things others don't. It's why your dreams seem to stretch beyond what's possible here. Your spirit is restless because it remembers its home, a place where it's not bound by time, space, or the constraints of this world. This is why you often feel like you're living in two worlds, one foot in the earthly realm, the other in the divine. Now think about your DNA. It's more than just a blueprint for your body, it's a carrier of divine imprints. You're not just a product of human biology, but a vessel for something eternal. This is why you've always felt like you're on a mission, even if you didn't know what it was. You're here to do more than survive or succeed by this world's standards. You're here to manifest something of the divine. Imagine, if you will, that your life is like a story written by the divine author. Each chapter, each twist, is designed to reveal more about your true self, your purpose, your struggles, your joys, all serve to awaken you to who you really are. You're not just living, you're unfolding, revealing the image of God within you. This divine origin explains why you've always been drawn to things of the Spirit, why, even in your darkest moments, there's a light inside you that refuses to dim. It's why you can sense the sacred in moments others might overlook. You're tuned into a different frequency, one that resonates with the heartbeat of the cosmos. But here's where it gets challenging. The world doesn't understand this. It's designed for those who are of it, not for those who are from above. So, when you try to live according to your divine nature, you often clash with the world's expectations. You're like a fish trying to breathe on land, always searching for the water of your true environment. The world will try to convince you that you're just like everyone else, that you should conform, fit in. But your spirit rebels against this. It knows you're meant for more, and this knowing can be both a gift and a burden. A gift because it drives you towards your destiny. A burden because it sets you apart, sometimes painfully so. Your divine origin also means you have access to power beyond the human. You can speak life into situations, influence atmospheres with your faith, and see beyond what's visible. But to tap into this, you must recognize and accept your divine heritage. You must see yourself as God sees you, not as a mere human, but as a child of the divine, a chosen one. This isn't about pride, it's about acknowledging the truth of your being. When Jesus said in John 17:16, "They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world," he was speaking to you. You're part of a lineage that doesn't belong to this temporary existence. You're eternal, with a purpose that echoes through time. So how do you live this out? First, stop trying to fit into a mold that wasn't made for you. Embrace your uniqueness, your divine quirks. Second, guard your spirit against the world's pollution. What you feed your spirit matters. Choose wisdom, love, and truth over the fleeting pleasures of this world. Speak with the authority of one who knows their origin. Your words have power because they're infused with divine energy. Walk by faith, not by sight, trusting in the unseen, in the promises of your true home. And finally, stay connected to the source. Your strength, your identity, your purpose, all flow from this connection. Remember, your divine origin isn't just a concept, it's your reality. It's why you're here, why you feel this pull, this calling. You're not just human, you're a vessel of the divine, here to bring light, love, and transformation. So, as we move forward, let's explore how to live out this calling in a world that often resists it. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the resistance you face because of who you are. If you're truly one of the chosen, you've likely felt the world push back against you. This isn't by accident. It's part of your journey, a testament to your divine calling. Think about it. When something doesn't belong in a place, it stands out. It disrupts. Imagine a lion walking through a city street. It doesn't fit. It's not supposed to be there. The people around it will react with fear, try to control it or cage it. Why? Because it's different. It's from another realm, just like you. You as a chosen one are like that lion. Your spirit, your essence, is not of this world, and the world senses this. It knows you're not one of its own. This is why you faced opposition, misunderstanding, and sometimes outright rejection. Not because there's something wrong with you, but because you're something more. The world has systems, values, and expectations that are designed for those who are fully of it. You, however, operate on a higher frequency. Your desires, your values, your very way of thinking don't align with the mundane. This misalignment isn't a flaw. It's a sign of your divine origin. Here's the hard truth. The world will resist you. It will try to break your spirit, to force you into a mold you were never meant for. It might come in the form of peer pressure, societal norms, or even direct opposition. People might not understand you, criticize you, or attempt to dim the light within you. Why? Because light exposes darkness. Your presence, your very being, challenges the status quo. You bring questions, you inspire change, and change is uncomfortable for those entrenched in the world. The enemy, the darkness, fears nothing more than you awakening to your true identity and purpose. But here's where the resistance becomes your confirmation. If the world didn't see something extraordinary in you, it wouldn't bother to fight you. The very struggles you face are evidence of your power, your potential. The rejection you experience isn't a curse, it's a coronation. You're not suffering because you're weak. You're being tested because you're strong. This resistance also serves a purpose. It's not just to challenge you, it's to refine you. Like gold in the fire, your trials are meant to purify, to strengthen your resolve, to deepen your connection with the divine. Each pushback from the world is an opportunity to stand firmer in your identity, to speak louder your truth. So how do you navigate this resistance? First, recognize it for what it is, not a sign of your failure, but of your unique calling. Stop seeking validation from those who can't understand you. Their rejection is not a reflection of your worth, but of their inability to grasp your divine nature. Next, arm yourself with the knowledge of who you are. You're not just surviving, you're on a mission. Every time the world tries to push you down, it's an invitation to rise higher, to claim your place, not just in this world, but in the eternal narrative of the divine. Use your voice. Your words carry weight, not just because of who you are, but because of whose you are. Speak life, speak purpose, speak destiny. Refuse to let the world's narrative define you. Instead, let your divine narrative shape reality around you. Walk in faith, not fear. The world operates on what it can see, but you have access to the unseen. When the path isn't clear, trust in the one who called you. Faith is your shield against doubt, your weapon against despair. Cultivate resilience. Like any warrior, your strength grows with each battle. Each encounter with resistance is a chance to grow, not just in power, but in character. Remember, you're not alone. There are others like you, and together you form a community, a family of the divine, and finally, see every form of resistance as a stepping stone. The more the world tries to suppress you, the more you're being prepared for something greater. You're being forged for a purpose that will outlast this world's opposition. The world might try to label you as an outsider, but in truth, you're an insider in the kingdom of heaven. You were chosen for this time, for these challenges, because you have what it takes to overcome them. Your very existence is a defiance against the ordinary, a declaration that there's more to life than what meets the eye. So, when you feel the pushback, when you sense the world trying to cage your spirit, remember this. You're not being resisted because you're weak or wrong. You're being resisted because you're powerful, because your light threatens the darkness, because your presence heralds change. Let this resistance be your guide, your motivator. It's proof that you're on the right path, that you're indeed chosen. The world may not know what to do with you, but the divine does. Your journey, your battles, they're all part of a larger story, one where you're not just surviving, but thriving, transforming and leading. As we continue, let's explore how to live out this divine calling amidst this resistance, how to turn every challenge into a testament of your true identity. Now you understand that you're not just human. You're chosen, set apart for something greater. But understanding this is only the beginning. The real challenge, the true adventure, lies in living out this calling every single day. Here's how you can do that in a world that often seems at odds with your spirit. First, accept your uniqueness as your strength. You were never meant to fit into the world's mold. Instead of trying to blend in, celebrate your difference. Walk in the confidence of knowing you're here for a reason, that your life is part of a divine tapestry. This isn't about arrogance. It's about embracing your identity as a child of the divine. Guard your spirit. The world is full of noise, distractions, and temptations that can cloud your purpose. Be mindful of what you allow into your life. Surround yourself with positivity, with people who lift you up, with ideas that resonate with your higher calling. Your spirit is your most precious asset. Protect it like a treasure. Speak with authority. Your words are not just sounds, they're seeds that can grow into reality. Speak life over yourself and others. Declare your destiny, your victories, even before they're visible. Your voice has the power to shift atmospheres, to change lives, including your own. Remember, your words carry the weight of your divine origin. Walk by faith, not by sight. The world is governed by the tangible, but you're called to trust in the intangible. When the path isn't clear, when the future looks uncertain, hold on to faith. Faith isn't just believing in the unseen, it's living as if what you believe is already true. This is how you move mountains, how you change the course of your life. Stay connected to the source. Your strength, your wisdom, your very essence flow from this divine connection. Prayer, meditation, reading sacred texts, these aren't just rituals, they're lifelines. The more you're in tune with the divine, the more you'll reflect that divinity in your life. This connection is your anchor in a world that tries to pull you away. Living out your calling also means you'll face moments of loneliness, of misunderstanding. But remember, your calling isn't about being popular, it's about being purposeful. When you feel isolated, know that you're not alone. You're in the company of all those who have walked this path before you, of the divine itself. So how do you make this a reality every day? Start by setting intentions that align with your divine purpose. Each morning, remind yourself who you are and why you're here. Make decisions not based on immediate gratification, but on long-term fulfillment. Serve others, not for applause, but because your spirit knows that in giving you receive. Face your fears with the courage of your calling. When the world says you can't, remember who's saying you can. Every challenge is an opportunity to shine, to prove that you're not just human, but a vessel of something eternal. And here's a practical tip. Keep a journal. Write down your dreams, your prayers, your victories, and your struggles. This isn't just for reflection, it's for recognition. Seeing your journey in writing can be a powerful reminder of how far you've come and where you're headed. If this message has resonated with you, if you feel that spark, that call to something greater, take action now. Like this video to spread this message, subscribe to join a community of fellow chosen ones, and comment below with "I embrace my calling" to affirm your commitment to this divine journey. If you want to support this mission, there's a link in the comments where you can contribute. Every little bit helps in spreading this light, this understanding, to others who are searching for their place in this world. Remember, your life is not just about you, it's about the impact you're meant to have. You're here to transform, to lead, to change lives, including your own. So rise up, chosen one. Walk in your power, live out your purpose, and let the world see the divine through you. Together, let's continue this journey, learning, growing, and impacting the world in ways only the chosen can. Your story, your life, it's just beginning. Let's make it one for the ages.